And then the reverse of it, no? Okay, when you want to actually find out the score, no, having this percentile rank, no, for instance, percentile 55, and then you have this formula, no, and then you interpolate also because you're looking for the opposite, the reverse of it, no. Again, from this formula, there is but a score, no, a data value. What is the percentile rank of that data value out of the set of those data values, no? And then the reverse, you have to know the score of the percentile rank. Okay, how, no? Of course, to interpolate this one, you need to have this interpretation. No? It's in your textbook, no? Certainly, I got, okay, sige, please make it fast. And then, it's in your textbook, no? You can easily, I'm sorry, it's not easily, but you have to interpolate, no? What are these? It's the whole number pertaining to W, W plus 1. Okay, the term is the rank, huh? Okay, and then this one is the rank also. And then decimal is D there, no? Follow that. Okay? And then we discuss the group. Okay. So if you're seeing a table like this, we call this the opposite of that group. It's group data. And what do we call this group data? Anyone? Or this table rather that you see here? Okay. Again, what do you see and what do you call this one? The score column and the frequency. Anyone? Can anyone chat? I'll give you points. Okay, I said something about this table. What do you call this table? It is a group data now that you see. We're having the scores there and the students who actually took the examination for the third quarter or how many, no? 120 grade 10 students are there. But this is the table, no? This is more organized. Very good, no? We have Yuka. Okay, let's have Yuka there answer. Okay. Okay, so it is frequency distribution table, no? We call the table the frequency uh, distribution table. Okay, for the other statistics, for sorry, for the statistics in general, and for the statisticians, they just call it simple. Why? Because it's so easy, no? Score lang nakikita and frequency, but they can actually evaluate the data, no? Okay, so let's have the review of this one. Okay, so for this one, we have the score 41, no? And 41 is around, sorry, not around, but it's in between 41 to 50. It's here, no? Okay, 41 score. But we do not know, no? Okay, unless we do have the row score, we know how many got 41 amongst 120 students. Okay, so therefore, this is really group now. Why? Because this table is um what do you call this one? It's not shown there that it's coming from a row score, a raw data. Because basically the raw score or raw data is ungroup. Okay? Sige, pag nakakita kayo ng ganito, like for this one, no? Before that frequency distribution table, for instance, no? Ungroup data scores in tayo sa Google. Okay, let's have the images of ungroup data scores. Okay. If you see this is ungroup, no? It's not yet group. Okay. So if you see this is ungroup Y, no? Magulo, no? Okay. So if I were you, no? Ano ang mas madaling gamitin na percentile kaya? Is it the group or ungroup? Pwedeng pareho, no? Okay, why? Basically, for the ungroup, let's recall again, no? For the ungroup, you must, what do you call this one? Arrange them from lowest to highest score. Okay, kung maalala nyo, if you remember this sum there, okay, again, no? I do not know if it is stated there. Why? Because we are ranking and we must know, no? If I wasn't able to mention, if I forgot mentioning you, if you have an on group data, if you have scores there, okay, like this one, no? Okay, okay. So may sinabi naman dito, no? You must always arrange them from lowest to highest because you are ranking. Okay, mind you, percentile rank nga eh, no? Okay, so again, the word percentile rank, if you want to compete, if you do not want to compete, this the percentile, it's okay. So for the ungroup, lowest to highest, this is your first step. Okay? Dapat naintindihan. Okay, next. Sa ano ko? So for this data, you arrange it first. Okay? You see, no? If you arrange, para kang, ano, hindi ko maintindihan, no? Kung paano ko gagawin yun at ako'y tatama rin. Okay? I will be so lazy to be actually arranging this and apply the percentile for the group, no? For this, no? Why? Kasi marunong naman ako na Excel, no? I know how to do that in Excel because if I do that in Excel, mabilis lang, no? So I'll put, sorry, ang gagawin ko lang dyan is to gather the scores, no? Okay, by column or by rows, no? 9, 23, 28, 35. Okay, I'll just encode that. 9, 23, 28, 35, etc., etc. Like for instance, no? And then, I'll consume all, no? I'll encode all scores. And then for this one, it will be just easily arranged in the Excel, no? Just sort it and then arrange it. Okay? Smallest to largest. So from lowest to highest, no? Okay, it will be like that. So madali lang sa akin, no? Okay, pagka nagmamano-mano kayo, if you are doing it manually, ay mahirap, no? That's why I'm introducing to you how Excel works there, no? So again, if you have this kind of scores, this is not a table, no? Yet, no? It's but a raw score. It could be a table, but it's not a group, no? And then when you have these scores in here, you can apply the percentile for the group. Or if you want it, you can actually create, no? This distribution, frequency distribution table for you. Okay? It depends on the instructor, your teacher, actually, Sir Roman, no? What we're going to be actually doing in that raw score, no? Okay. If, for instance, I say, this is your raw score. compute me the percentile rank, but process it on group data, no? Okay? So, yun yung gagawin nyo, no? From lowest to highest, arrange it, and then identify from first to what rank. Okay. But if Sir Rommel is asking percentile rank, compute it. But it's group data. What are you going to be actually doing, no? Ang gagawin nyo, ito siya, no? Yung last time. Okay, I guess, no? You all know this already. It's 149 already, and my target finish time is 210. Okay? Okay, recall that, no? Okay. If we do have time still, we go back reviewing that one. Percentile for the group data. Okay? Let's have the opposite now here, no? So for this one, again, for this one, 41 is the score. And then we found out that the score of the students having the score 41, sorry, the percentile rank rather of that score 41, no? For that grade 10 student who took that quarter month examination, third quarter examination is what percentile rank? Okay, we computed it 77.54 or 78 percentile. Percentile. It means to say that whoever that person is, how many of them, do not know because we do not saw the raw score, no? How many of them. Their rank is that they are 78, no? It means to say that 120 out of 120 grade 10 students, 78 of that 120, they are better, no? Or this student is better compared to 78%. Okay, so percentage is being used now here. 78% of the population, 120, is much, I think lower, no? Lower front than this guy who actually have this score 41. So it means to say that 78% got score below 41, no? And then 100% minus 78, it is about 22. Am I right? Yes, it's 22. 22% of the 120, no? Grade 10 students is, of course, better than this guy or this uh, student who has the 41 score, no? So therefore, for that 22% 22% of 120 students, their score must be, no? It is automatic that their score must be higher than 41, no? For this student who got 41. Naintindihan? Okay, sige, baligtarin na natin. Let's reverse, no? Okay, what about, ano bang ginagawa ni sir? Okay, we use the same data and we're looking for the 55th percentile, no? So out of 120 again, the same students from sorry, score from 100 to 60. We will be identifying what score is okay tantamount or equal or equivalent to that 55th percentile rank. No? So we have the rank already, but we do not know the score. No? How do we do it? Okay, it's the opposite. Okay, we'll use this formula. Okay, when you cannot actually read this, it's PK, no? Hindi siya PI, no? Okay, hindi siya mura. Ito ay PK. K is for the rank. Okay, sige. Let's have this one now. How do you find a score that corresponds to the 55th percentile rank of the given group data? So this is the group data. We're looking for this score. It's the 55th percentile rank. So how do you do that? Use this, no? P is equal to K N over 100. N is the total frequency. That's the question, no? When you add these frequencies, it's equal to 120. Okay. But this is over 100. Why we're talking about percentile? When we talk about percentile, it's 100, no? We group them in 100. Okay. This is 100. Okay? So na ba yung first step? Okay, let's go there. Para mas, ayan, mas clear. Ito na siya, no? Okay, erase this one, no? It might not be here. So I just copied this from the textbook. Erase this part, no? Arrow. Okay, you do not consider because I just copied that, no? This one. I use this and you might be misled, no? Because you might thought I used this. No, I'm not using this one, no? Okay, how? Let's go. So K refers to that 55th percentile, no? 55th. And your N is 120. Okay? Okay, that is your actually class size, no? Or N, number of test takers, or number of scores there. Okay? It's 120 over 100. So if you have that, it's 66. Now, the p-value of 66, where do you actually locate it, no? In the frequency table, frequency distribution table. Okay, sabi dito, it lies in the class interval 31 to 40. So what are you looking for, no? Is it under frequency, CF, cumulative frequency, or the score itself? No, tignan natin. Sabi niya, interval 31 to 40 is 66. How, no? 66 is not in between 31 and 40. We're looking for this one, the frequency, the CF, no? Ito pala. Hindi yan, no? Hindi ito, 3140, hindi ito, pagkus ito, no? 66 is here. 66 is actually in between 43 and 92. Did you get it? So again, look at the CF. Huh? Or if you want, you can actually refer it to the frequency. Like in this frequency column, it's 21, right? Okay. But 66 is not, of course, equivalent to 21. So higher, no? So after 21 frequency, it's here, no? 21 plus. Magdadagdag ka pa kasi eh, no? Okay. So para ang pangit, no? Para I cannot actually look for 66. I cannot look 66 in here, no? How? Nahihirapan ako, no? Okay. I am still adding. For in fact, this column is showing us those frequencies are being added up already, no? Like it's 4 plus 18, it's 22. 22 plus 21, it's 43. And 66 actually is here in between, no? 43 and 92, no? Pero it's not here anymore in this class, no? In the third row class, it's not there anymore. Why? 43 is telling us it's 43, no? 66 dapat. Okay, so this class now is your basis, no? This is your percentile class. Nakuha? Okay. That is why it's telling P66, actually, ito pala, no? Hindi siya P66 pang sabi dyan. Hold on. Okay, P-value, no? P-value of 66 lies in the class interval. It's here, no? Because from 43, lulundag na kayo. Jump from here now. This is the next class, and we call this one now your percentile rank. Okay, the P class therefore is 3140, it says there, no? Ito po siya, ha? Again, We do not use your frequency because it might mislead you. Use the column that is C. Okay? 66 is there. Okay. So, di pa nahihilo. Nako, medyo may pagkahilo si Sir. Okay, let's evaluate now. Okay, sige. I is the lower class boundary of the P class 30.5. Paano kaya, no? So, ito yung P class mo, no? Sabi natin, lower boundaries here. This is upper boundary for this class interval, no? Okay. Then just deduct 0.5 from 31. It is a 30.5. Okay, what about CF is the cumulative frequency, no? We're having this one now, ha? Ito yung formula. Klaseng formula na yan, the same formula dito, no? Okay, this is much detailed. That's why I'm using this one. Okay? So, konting kambot lang ako. Again, 30.5, hindi yan inuhulaan. Ha? Okay, so, na-identify na natin ito yung percentile rank. Why? Because of this 66, no? Again, it's not 66 is not here part of 43, but 66 is part of 92 already. It's here, no? Okay. Kasi if you zigzag that up, okay, it's here really, no? Okay, and then CF is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding, no? Class preceding bago mag P or percentile class, no? Okay. So ano siya? It's not 92 but 43. Bago, no? So this is the one that is highlighted. Remember this one, no? This one is highlighted. Okay. If this is the highlighted, preceding is 43, not the 92, no? Because 92 is the CF itself of that P class or percentile class, no? So we're looking for the preceding. Class preceding. CF, ito po siya. Okay? And then, C is the class size equals 10. Okay, alam na natin, no? From 41 to 50, we count it. How many are there? Class size is 10. Okay? So how do we have this again? It's 10. Oh, just simply count, no? Itong second, no? Second decimal of 41. 1 up to 0, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 up to 0. So this is giving you 10, no? That is your class size. Okay? Class size again is seen in this class interval, no? Okay, this is a range from 41 to 50. Okay, when you count 41, 42, 43 hanggang 50, this gives you 10. Okay, so again, that is 10. And then what about F? Okay, this one is highlighted. Okay, it's not CF, but frequency. Okay, we refer to the frequency column. So we need 49 there. Okay, so again, we basically need everything here in the P class, no? The lower boundary, the frequency itself, and then this one, no? CF itself. Okay. Kailangan ba natin yung CF? Ay, parang hindi. Okay, hindi natin kailangan. Unlike dito kasi, no? Kailangan natin siya. Hinauna natin. Ayan. No? CF. Ay, parang hindi din natin kinuha. Okay, parang hindi din natin, uh, hold on. Hindi din natin to ginamit, no? So basically, this is not being used, no? Hindi natin yung nagagamit dito. Okay? Yung last time to, ha? Okay, I'm looking for, if this is the P class, okay. So, hindi to ginagamit. Ang ginagamit ay yung preceding. Bago, no? Ito siya. So, it's the same. Okay. In here, the reverse, we are not using 113. It's not here, no? It's not part. But the preceding is still being used. Okay? Okay, yan siya. Okay. So if you do not have calculator, it's very quick to have uh the computation in Excel, no? So what are we going to be actually doing, no? Okay, this one first. Ito. 66 minus 43, no? Sige, ulitin natin. 66 minus 43. Okay, that's 23. And I multiplied that with 10, no? Okay, again, P is what? It's the 43. Okay, cumulative frequency of class preceding. Ayun siya, no? Ima-minus mo siya, you deduct it from the 66. 66 is this one, no? Okay, this one. The p-value of uh that 55th percentile is 66. Okay, yan yun, yung P. Okay? So again, hold on. Okay, you need this formula, no? For this one. It's there. Okay? Again, it's not mentioned in here, but we actually have P is the cumulative frequency actually, no? Of that 55th percentile rank, no? 66 is based from here. Okay? So P is the cumulative frequency where your 55th percentile rank is based. Okay, 66 minus 43 is equal to 23. And then you multiply it with 10. That's the class size. Tama? Okay, and then you divide 49. What is 49 again? That's a frequency for the P class. No? It's 49. Ito siya. Equals divided by 14, right? Ayan na siya, no? And then you just add this one. The 30.5 is your class or lower class boundary coming from your class interval. This is 31 and the 0.5. So again, it's 30.5. So equals again, and we just add 30.5. It's easy, no? Therefore, it's 35.92. So again, we were asked to actually find what score is equivalent to the 55th percentile rank. So the score is 35.19. Okay? So if you actually interpret this data, and we were asked to actually have the percentile rank score, it's here, no? It's in between 31 and 40. This one. No? Nakuha? Eh, tama naman, no? 35 is really in the middle of 31.40. So this is why if you're not using this one as your percentile class, no? Kung nandito ka, hello. Okay, mali-mali na ang mangyayari, no? Nandito ka, oh, mali talaga siya, no? Okay, ibibigay niya sa inyo ibang score. But for this one, it's 35.19. Okay, it's 35.19. So it means to say that how many are there? It's 120 and the 55th percentile rank. No? Okay, 55th is 35.19 or 35th, no? Percentile rank. Sorry, ang score, no? 55th percentile rank is 35.19. Okay, if you want to round it off, the score is 35. It's not 36, it's 35. Okay, you see it here in this table. Okay? 55th percentile rank is 35. It's found in here. And by interpretation, you're saying that whoever is ranked 55th percentile rank, you have a score that is 35. No? Score is 35. Okay? Is it malinaw? Is it clear for everybody? A thumbs up. Okay, basically they are the same, no? So again, the reverse of this one, eh, okay, sige. The reverse of this one is actually this one, no? In your textbook. Sana naman may textbook kayo. Na marunong nyo rin gamitin yung soft copy. Okay? So I think this is understood. Okay, if that is understood, I want you to practice this one. Give me the correct answer. Ito siya, assignment niyo. Okay, the next skill builder, of course, no? Ayan. Okay, how do you do this again? Okay, 60th percentile, no? Given the following data, this is your data, huh? Okay. So for number one, it's like having the 40, baligtad. Okay? Baligtad siya. Okay, 60th percentile. Okay? Yung the last discussion. Okay, it's like having the 55th percentile rank, but we do not have the score. So find out the score. 55th answer is 35.19. So for your number one is like that, no? 60th, what is the value? Look for the score in here, no? And then for number two, oh, it's like the 41. The first discussed, no? 41 is 78 or 77.54 percentile rank. Okay. For this one, it's like the 41. The score is for 35. Look for the percentile rank. Okay. Carry bells. Parang hindi carry bells. Okay. Thumbs up. Gusto ko kayo makita dyan. Sige. Kaya? Kaya. Okay. And meron lang ako napansin, ano, I do not know if naturo yun sa inyo nung grade 7. I do not know if grade 7 tinuro. May prerequisite kasi itong ranking, no? And sabi niya sa textbook niyo, the prerequisite is, do you know how to solve mean? And do you know how to solve standard deviation? Because mean and standard deviation are the closest measure, no? In statistics. And they are actually measuring central tendency. I want you to find out, no? What do you call, oh, so what do you mean by, sandali lang po, ha? 212 lang. Ba't nag-a-appear to? Okay. So you know your assignment, no? Yung iba diyan, ha, wala na ngang textbook, hindi pa gumagamit ng soft copy. Again, sa content po ng papakita ko bago kayo umalis. Sa content po ng Genyo niyo, nandiyan po yung soft copy textbook. This one, oh, no? So it's there. Ano ba yun? Okay. The prerequisite of this measures of position, which are the fractals percentiles, deciles and quartiles actually are the following, no? Okay. You must know the population and sample. I recall, no, I gave you the assignment for this one, no? Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss this. And then calculate mean and standard deviation. Can you find out, no? This is your assignment, additional. What is mean and standard deviation? And what are the formulas of those mean and standard deviation when we actually evaluate ungrouped and grouped data? Okay? If can you find out? Okay, because if you find out early on and then tomorrow, this will be just easily discussed by me, no? My discussion will be so easy. Did you get that? Okay, nakuha? Okay, sige. And let's discuss, no? The importance of the mean and the standard deviation also. How is it using statistics in gathering of data? Okay? Okay, medyo iba yung boses sa Sir Romel, no? And praise God and thank God. No? And hindi ako naubo. Okay, so ibig sabihin nag-i-improve ako. Huwag lang kayong magpapanik, ha? Wala yan. Sabi ko sa inyo. Okay, kung second COVID na itong na-acquire ko, wala na. Hindi na ako takot. No? Kasi nakakatakot noong first, no? Nung Delta na experience ko siya. I have confusions, loss of speech. My thoughts are not organized, no? Disorientation. I have that. And yan ang ayaw kong mangyari, no? Karoon na ako ng symptoms. Pero yung symptoms na yon, yung parang bobo ka, no? Parang hindi ka teacher in front of your students. Ayun ang ayaw ko mangyari, no? So far, hindi natin siya na-experience. Thank you for your time, no? Hindi na ako mag-check ng attendance and you know my requirement. Okay, bye-bye class. Be safe always.